Well, hello, model car fans. Welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Raul, and welcome to my nightmare. One of those restorations that I probably should have left it alone or just stuck with messing with just the body, which is how this one started. If you've been following my channel, this is one that I've been kind of playing with and really started getting serious and playing around with, and it's a challenge. This one is kicking my butt, but that's okay. You know, sometimes you take a challenge head on just to see if you can do it, and that's kind of what this one's kind of turned into. But this is a 70 Javelin Funny Car Johan kit, and it was a pretty decent builder when I got it. This is what I got for those who haven't seen the video before or pictures. A couple of them here, so I'll scroll them through as I go through this. But you know, when it comes to it, was getting the body, and I've been really working on the body and just playing with it. And I got some parts kits, and I've got some other kits. So, you know, decided let's make this body a whole lot better. So I've kind of shown the body before. I had this hood, which this one actually had a really nice hood. So I got a really nice hood here, but I had this hood as well. So I decided I've got to do all of this work. I'll use that hood instead. Got resin, you know, bumpers, chromed bumpers, you know, just lots of parts. A couple of sets of taillight lenses, grill insert. This is all stuff that I pretty much, you know, have set aside. Then I had a really nice glass, and then I've got the glass that came out of it, which here's the rear. The front went flying somewhere. Here it is. So the front's nice, rear's nice, and you know, all this stuff fits the body. I started having some fun with the body now. I had to fix this pillar. This was seriously broken. You can see there's, you know, 3 chunks there glued all back together. And stripped the body, stripped the handles and all this stuff. So I started doing the body work, but I'm securing it up and cleaning it up. And one of the things for me with funny cars, and I've noticed this judging, is sometimes, you know, the outside body is really nice, but when you flip it over, the inside is just full of overspray and whatnot. I can kind of understand that. But this one, I decided I'm going to smooth it all out. And being a funny car, and I could not find any 70 Javelin funny cars. There were some 68 and 69s and some 71 and later. But some reason, not this one. But I'm just having a little bit of fun with it. I couldn't remove this hood scoop. You know, that's just a signature thing for me. It's on this car, and I love it. So I'm going to leave it, fix it. But that's why I didn't want to sacrifice that hood. I'm like, well, maybe I'll flatten this hood out. But, you know, and the back here is all busted up. But to clean it all up on the inside, I put a really flat piece of real thin styrene, got it to fit, glued it in there. Because when, you know, when this body is tilted up, you can see back here. Same thing with under the hood. You can kind of see it, and being that this is all patched up. Here's a picture of what it was before I glued this piece in. But smoothing it out, taking all the, you know, moldings out and fix that. So I'm pretty happy with the basic body here. It's shaping up. I really haven't started to do any of the putty work, but I've been roughing everything in. One of the things I did do, one of the rear bumpers I'm going to use, this is the one I'm going to use. It's resin, but it doesn't have the license plate here. But I was kind of just trying to decide, you know, I've got a set of lenses. Should I put the taillights in it? Or like one of the ones I saw, it actually had a filler plate, and it just had aluminum panels over the taillights. So I thought I could do it either way on this one. I kind of like, you know, the taillights. Maybe I'll paint them red, detail them to make them kind of look like a stock car, or just go full on funny. I am going to paint this silver instead of chrome. I'm going to do the same with the front bumper. Speaking of the front bumper, I've been having some fun with this. I removed the license plate a little bit, filled those in, and also another real thin piece of styrene there to go on the front, you know, because there was pretty much the funny cars that I did see, no grill, no reason for a grill. So decided I'm just going to make this more and more of a funny car body, have some fun with it. The inside should be all fiberglass, which is why this is all smoothed out. And haven't decided I'm going to paint it aluminum. This still fits in here really nicely. It's just all really cleaned up. So when the body is tilted up, if you look in here, this will all be pretty nice. Have the front and rear windows in it. Seen one of the funny cars didn't have a rear window, but still had the front window. Even though the blower is behind it, didn't see a hole cut into it. But I mean, these are the first funny cars. And one of the things I'm kind of back and forth onto, I chiseled this off of, it was kind of on one of the Mark Donahue bodies I had. This is the race car one. And I had to, got it off. A piece broke off. Actually glued it in place. You can kind of see that right there. The cracks and stuff. But I haven't done any body work to it. But this is, for this body. So I think I'm going to add the wing part of the funny car, race car. Since there really isn't one. And I'm going to fill in all of these doors. But I was getting so far along on this body that I decided, you know what? Let's see if I can get the engine out of the chassis. I thought that was going to be easier said than done. Now, this being painted, I was able to get this removed. Which way does it go? This way. This pretty much came right off. And the seat came right out of it, which, the seat's right here. And whoever didn't paint the underside of it, but, and you can kind of see it too. It's almost like they put it in there and then painted it. But you could see that some of this was unpainted. I like the fact that it's a leather brown. But that came out. The shifter actually came out, some wiggling and whatnot. So the shifter popped right out of the hole. The big gas pedal came out. I'm not sure if there's a brake pedal. I don't remember if I saw one or not. But some of these parts just shatter. This is a little twisted. You can kind of see the bars are twisted. So some of the stuff doesn't fit real well. I had a piece went flying. That piece went, flying. It's around here somewhere. I have no idea where. And it's funny that these are the little tiny little things. But this is where this is attached to the body and goes in here and pivots on. So these tiny little rods is all it's, this whole body is sitting on. So I can kind of see why it breaks so easily. So, and then some of these parts like this chrome, I can pivot this. That's not glued, but there's glue around it, so I can't get it to move forward or back. So, and the steering wheel, same thing. None of the glue was holding to the chrome, so the steering wheel just popped right off. So I was hoping a lot of this chrome was going to go that way, and a lot of it did. Some of it just went flying. Here's one that was broken a long time ago, and has been re-glued. I didn't do that, but that's been re-glued. This one had a piece that went flying. It was long gone. This one came off exceptionally well. So that one came off in one piece. Pretty happy about that. Fire extinguisher came out. You can see where there's some glue there. But this came right off. Some of this other stuff, like some of this, I was surprised came right off. But some other parts I haven't been so lucky with. Headers came right off. The engine, when I did get it out, the cage was just shattering, but the engine itself came out. But this piece shattered in like 3 pieces. Here's a piece of it. Here's a piece of it. And here's a tiny little ear for it. And then it's got a crack in there as well, if you can see it right there. So, and then the belts haven't come off. So, but it did come off the red. But these were tucked right into the roll cage. But that's what all this is all pieces. And this piece is warped. This one seems kind of straight here. But this was kind of twisted. But when you're gluing all these parts together, I can kind of see why. So, I mean, this one here, there's a cross member that goes right here. Goes to the rear end. But this goes like over here. Right in here holding the engine. I think that was the other side. But I was trying to see if I can get all of it out without taking the cage apart. And that wasn't working out. And I had a piece break off here, and I don't know where it went. Actually, it's right here. So there's the back piece here. So I got like a lot of the plastic here. And hopefully I can get all of this back together. But the rear end just shattered on me. I mean, it's just got tiny little sections. Here's the rear wheels. So, and it's funny, same kind of thing here. There's glue in there, but this, it pivots all the way around. So, but I can't get it to slide off because there's glue all around there. So I kind of got to work it, and I've got to figure out the rear end. This one, same thing. It's kind of funny, but and those bars are good. Happy with that. But in between all that is where the ladder bars go and glue. Now, I've been watching eBay, and some of this stuff has popped up. So Here's my front wheels. They're shattered and broken. Been trying to get them off the tire, but they're super glued to the tires. So, but on eBay, a gentleman, he had a set. He was parting out one of these kits and he broke everything down into little kits. So here's all the front wheel stuff, the inner and outers, the caps, everything. So I bid and bought that. And then he also had the wheelie bars, which my wheelie bars were broken up. So there's the wheelie bars that attach to the rear end. There's the uprights that hold the body. They're in there. And one couple of things that I didn't even realize I was missing. Here's the gas tank right here. And here's the parachute, which is funny because I'm looking at all this stuff. And I've got the instructions here and kind of looking it over. They're kind of torn up, but, so I'm looking at, got all of this stuff, best I can tell. That's the magneto there, but I think this one, they put the breather back there instead. So the magneto's kind of missing. The oil filter, got an oil filter down here. But it's just kind of funny looking at some of this stuff. I got all of this stuff. Kind of tells me how to put some of this stuff together, how to put the wheels together. But here I am looking at it. Now this is the rear axle I have. It's all broken up. There's the gas tank, which I didn't know I was missing. And they also show the parachute here going into the license plate pocket area. So cool. I didn't know I was missing that, and I didn't realize I was missing that. And I knew I was missing the uprights that hold the body right here. It's kind of funny that it was all in one kit with the ladder bars. So of course I bid on that in one, so I was pretty happy about that. But now I got to redo the cage work and figure all this out and get some of this stuff done. And the front suspension, it's been patched up before. So here you can see a pin here, some of this stuff here. But let's see if I can salvage this or not. Worst case scenario though, I have a kit. I've shown it on a thing where I have all the funny car parts and I have all the stuff to build this car, in an untouched kit. But the object here was to actually restore this car and fix it. So some of this stuff is busted up and broken and tweaked and kind of misaligned. So worst case scenario, I can, dig into that kit, or I actually have another funny car kit. I think I got 3 or 4 of them. I'm not really much of a race car guy, but when I found them at a decent price, I've kind of picked them up. Now they're kind of silly what they go for. Matter of fact, just buying these parts, and if I dig into one of those kits, then I kind of wasted my money there. But that's okay. It's part of the challenge anyway. So, but with that one kit, the main thing is it's only got one motor. So if I build, there's the funny car parts on the motor, which I have, and then there's all the stock parts. But the main engine, there's just the one engine in the kit. So depending if I build it as a race car or whatnot, it's like 1.5 kits, but the whole chassis and everything's there. So I might be dipping into that. But I haven't decided yet, but been playing with the body, and I've just been playing with this a little bit here and there, but decided that, hey, let's see if I can get this engine out and see if I can salvage some of these parts. And this thing just exploded. Here's the pump for the front. That's a injection pump. But yeah, just some of the stuff has exploded. But that's kind of the way some of these go. But maybe a while before I update this one or whatnot. But I've been playing with it and decided I was going to work on it a little bit more this weekend. I did get some paint on some of my other projects here, but I'll update some of those at a later date. But you guys, I just wanted to share this with you and show you my nightmare. And, I'm not discouraged or anything. It's just, when you start battling some of these, it's easy to throw back in the box and forget about it. But, I've gotten pretty far on the body. I've started working on some more of the body and everything and how I'm going to tweak and make that more of a funny car. But now I got the chassis and stuff I was like, all right, well, mess with them a little bit too. But you guys, thank you for tuning in and subscribing and all your comments and everything. I really do appreciate it, you guys. You have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time.